What's going on, YouTube? I'm up early this morning. I got my massive cup of coffee, and it's time for a Ravencoin analysis. I truly believe, like many other coins, Ravencoin has a massive gain potential. I want to show you on the charts what it's hit, what it's done to make me believe this, and show you how it's made similar moves in the past. So with all that being said, guys, stick around. There's a ton to go over. Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I made a Ravencoin video. I'm still a big Ravencoin fan, but I have spread my wings a little bit, no pun intended, and gotten into some different tokens and doing more analysis with different things, XRP, HBAR, just trying to diversify my portfolio. But if you're a fan of Ravencoin, there's two Twitter accounts you need to check out. Andrew Ravencoin. This dude does great analysis, great technicals on Raven, and just great news on Raven. Like here, up it at it, 91.9 million Ravencoin in 2 weeks. Total amount for the month is 218 million Ravencoin. So there's a lot going on there, and he is just somebody who, like I said, has great analysis on Ravencoin and a lot of news. Another great crypto YouTuber who is heavily Ravencoin focused is Cosmic Crypto. Check out his channel, check out his Twitter, give him a follow. My video last night, I asked people for help. I asked people to share me, and I want to, even with my small following, pay it forward, because that's what the community does, right? That's what makes crypto special. That's what makes community special, is that you take care of each other and you help each other out. So follow these guys, please, if you get the opportunity to do so. Now we're gonna hit the Ravencoin chart. So we're looking at Ravencoin here. We're on the daily time frame, and I want to show you something, because Ravencoin here back last year had a great example of looking at change of character and how to trade change of character with a fair value gap and getting a very, very good entry with the best risk to reward ratio. You see, price came with, has been coming down. You had a high, a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And you're gonna hear me say that a lot, because that's the key here. You understand the structure. Right now we are in a downward structure, making consecutive lower highs and lower lows. Now, after this low, we only had a very short high after that before we made another lower low. So this is our lower high, lower low, and then you see, before we break this low, we break this high. So now we've made a higher high, the first higher high here. And then what do we have? You break this initial high with displacement. It was a strong move up, a very strong move. And what you get your first fair value gap here. Now you always want to look for the most extreme fair value gap, because this is the lowest one. Now there's also a fair value gap right here that also got tested. And if you bought this, you'd still be in a good position, but you want the most extreme. You want to be in a position to make your trade off the top or bottom in a bearish scenario, in a sell position, but you want to be able to put a limit order right here at the top of this fair value gap at 0.027 or 0.02712, whatever that number comes out to be. Let me delete this one. But this is your fair value gap. And if you were to get this buy order here, there was a massive, massive run. This would be your first target liquidity. It'd be a 58% gain, because your first target is your first level of easy, low-hanging liquidity. You have liquidity here. There's sell pressure because it was a resistance. And your bigger swing comes back up to a 181% gain, because you also know you have resistance here, here. This is a level of external liquidity. So this is your internal liquidity. This is your external buy side liquidity. This is on the buy side, on the top. This is your premium liquidity to start selling back down. And this is your discounted liquidity. This is your sell side liquidity to start coming back up. So you hit sell side liquidity, you made a move, you changed structure, you changed the character of the market. You get your first pullback into this fair value gap, and this price goes up. Now, why am I giving you this example from the past? And I'll show you exactly why, because there is another aspect of inner circle trading, smart money concepts, ICT concepts, the power of three. Now, the power of three is simply put accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So in order to get the very, very big, massive, powerful moves, you come from an area of accumulation. Then there has to be a money manipulation. What does that mean? You break through a known level of support or a known level of resistance, and you break through that, and you take all that liquidity that is on that bottom side. You see this sell side liquidity here got taken and the price moved up. Sell side liquidity here got taken, price moved up. Now this was just tapping into that liquidity. This was just getting to it and tapping into it. This is taking all of it, because you went down from this bottom and you drove down an additional 20% and absorbed so many orders that now you have exhausted this liquidity, and the move up can be extremely strong. And I'm not just making this video today because Ravencoin's up almost 10% on the day. I'm not saying that's irrelevant, because it's a strong move, and it does give a little bit of validation, but that's not the reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because this is making a very textbook power of three move. Now, what exactly does that mean? It means that if you're buying power of three, or selling, or you're trading power of three, you make your entry the moment that you come back into the initial range. So you wick down and you come back into that range, and that would be your buy. And you would take your long position right back at the top of that range, and you go just below the wick low, just a hair below it, just in case there is a double bottom. And you've got either the top of the range, which at this point would be 14-1 with a 347% gain. But typically that distribution is going to go to the next level above that, your next level of liquidity, which was up here. This was your next level of liquidity at about 14 cents, which is a 725% gain. And this could be over the course of months. Look, we're looking at the daily chart, and we see how long this accumulated. This was an accumulation from January of 22 until now. So it's been over a year of accumulation, 524 days. Now, granted, this is a big accumulation range. You know, this is a couple 100% range, 77% on the downside, and on the upside, it's 300%, 350%. But if you look at the overall market, the long term of Ravencoin, look at where we're at. Look at where these ranges line up prior to the last bull run. Now, pre-bull run, the low would have been just slightly below where we're at now. And that's why you get that 95% sell-off, 95 to 98% sell-off after a bull market. We never quite hit the lows prior to, the 2019 lows. This low here, March 2020, we never hit that, but this low of March of 2020 kind of set off for the move to go up. And I think that's what we just hit here. We took liquidity, we took all of that sell-side liquidity, and now Ravencoin is in a position to potentially make, before the bull run really even takes place, almost to go 7x, to go 5 or 7x on this run, just to get back to this liquidity zone here where we're back to the midway point. And that bull run is really going to take off once you start getting towards the all-time high again. And that all-time high, getting back towards that all-time high, is going to be the real kickoff of the bull run, the next bull market, the big 2024, the fall of 2024 bull run will be starting somewhere probably in the zone of about 20 to 28 cents. And the higher we are when that really starts, the better the opportunity is to get to 50, 75 cents on the next run. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you know that this is not just like a super hype up video, but there's a very, very strong potential, and I've been waiting for this, and I've actually messaged with Andrew on Twitter. I've actually discussed this with some of his posts. I've been waiting for this wick down. I've been waiting for this manipulation move for a long time. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. As always, until next time, peace.